take a look at the energies for November, what it is exactly that you have to be thankful for. Like, share, comment. I decided to go live for yours. Also, if you are new, make sure you take a look. Feel free to subscribe if you feel like you're resonating with the energy and you want to follow. Um, if you're looking for something a little bit more personable, this is going to be a general reading. And so, but you are more than welcome to look in my description and find my calendar, schedule a personal reading. If you have personal questions you have, we can do a live session with you. If you have a need for something else, take a look at my calendar and see some of the other things that I offer. Also, if you just have questions in general, you can email me. Okay? All right, let's take a look. What do you have to be thankful for in November, Aquarius? The energy's coming forward for Aquarius in November. Let's see. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you, Aquarius. Let's take a look at your November energies. I tend to believe it's going to be good energies because this is stuff that you'll be thankful for, okay? Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's take a look. Aquarius, the energies coming for Aquarius. What is it that Aquarius will have to be thankful for, Spirit, in November? We're already here, so you could definitely be already experiencing some of the energies that'll come out tonight. All right, for Aquarius. All right, so Aquarius, we have the Sun Dancers, the Lady in the Mirror, the Lady of the Mirror, excuse me, the Resting Tree, and the Winged Wise Ones. Okay, so I definitely feel like during this month, for you, Aquarius, this is going to be one that has lots of exciting, adventurous activity for you. There could be lots of things that you'll be celebrating this month, from birthdays. This is a month where we have a very significant holiday, right? Most of us actually celebrate that here in America. And so let's see. And so I do see um, lots of celebration and activity around you during the month of November. And also the energy of abundance. You may actually find that you have more than enough this month, right? Um, and you have an abundance. When we talk about abundance, we're not just talking about material goods or money. Abundance can be felt or experienced in any way that you experience life, physically, mentally, spiritually, um, in it financially too, right? In any way that you're showing up and experiencing life, you are able to feel abundance in that way. And so I do feel like there's going to be a lot of energy of celebration around you this month. I also feel like this is going to be a month where there could be growth around you possibly having opportunities um, to look within. The Lady of the Mirror is actually looking at her reflection in the water. So there could be different times that you take out this month where you're going to be actually looking at yourself and possibly appreciating yourself, growing in love with yourself. And it says in a non-judgmental way, right? So there's going to be a lot of acceptance around how you're showing up and how you're seeing yourself this month. And so it's going to be a lot of personal growth possibly this month as well that you'll be very thankful for. There could be mirroring happening in your life. What that means is every time you look at somebody, there's something about that person that reflects back to you, energies that you carry, or some reminder of what it is that um, you see within yourself, right? And it could be good things because we're talking about things that you'll be thankful for this month, things that you'll be appreciative about. And so there's going to be some level of looking and some level of reflection, right? Of seeing yourself as you look out. And so there's going to be lots of appreciation about what it is that you're seeing. Um, and maybe you'll be celebrating yourself, celebrating growth, right? As you look back, maybe a year ago, there'll be times where you remember what you were doing, where you were, and how you've grown, right? In this moment. I just feel like as you look, it's going to be a very constructive looking at yourself, and there's going to be appreciation around that because that's what we're talking about, things you'll be thankful for this month. Also, I feel like there's going to be possibly lots of energy that allows you to find peace this month. Things may be um, slow in certain times of this month where you're able to rest and recuperate and to get still and to appreciate the moment and be in the moment. For some of you, this even feels like possibly going out and appreciating nature in some type of way. Maybe you have a favorite tree that you'll go out and lay under. It's not quite rainy season yet. We still have some dry days, depending on where you are. And so it definitely is still a good time to go out and, commune with nature and sit under a tree. And so it feels like a little bit of that. Maybe you do have a favorite place out in nature where you'll take time this month to go and just be and appreciate the moment. With the resting tree, it feels like taking time to yourself and things kind of slowing down a little bit that will afford you the opportunity to do that. If things up to this point has been very fast paced, right? If things do slow down a little bit, I do see you being very thankful and not being, in the energy of complaining about that, right? If there's something that slows down, like you're going to be patient with it. You're going to utilize that time to do things for yourself, with yourself. And then I also see lots of assistance coming in for you as well. Um, and it could be definitely be spiritual assistance. Um, Things could actually happen out of the normal on your behalf. And this could be like the energy of miracles happening, like things that wouldn't normally happen um, in the normal sense of things may actually happen for you, right? And when I say miraculous, right, I'm talking about all of a sudden, there was something that you were dealing with in your body that just, you go back to the doctor and it's no longer there. Like miracles, seriously. I do see that energy for you. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be around sickness. I'm just using that as an example. When I say miracles, that means something out of the normal happening for you. I do see that type of energy. For some of you that actually are very much in tune with your spirit team, you could actually be entertaining angels this month and have a personal connection with a specific angel that's going to be helping you in some type of way this month. I do see that. Okay. Aquarius. Let's take a look. I'm going to pull out some tarot. I'm using my tarot of light and shadows. I generally feel like when we get to like the last couple of months of the year, things really do feel a little bit lighter. It's almost like we expect for things to be joyous. It is the time of year where we're more apt to come together with family. There's just functions and things to look forward to when it comes to connection, right? And so definitely finding thankfulness around family and support. And your inner circle, those that you connect with on an intimate level. I'm seeing that as well. Let's see, for Aquarius in the month of November. 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 Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Tower for you, Aquarius. The Tower, okay. Feels like you're going to be shaking and baking this month, Aquarius. Let's see. We also have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, okay? And so with the Two of Pentacles, this month, we're looking at things that you'll actually have to be thankful for. And the Two of Pentacles is often a card that is talking about, twos are dealing with balance. When we look at twos, we're always talking about balance and the duality of things, seeing both sides. It could be relationships and choices. It could even be coming to certain crossroads in your life too. But here I definitely feel like this is some type of overcoming some type of challenge or some type of restriction that you may have been dealing with, or a distraction. It could be some type of worry that you've been worried about, but it refers to like some level of connection that you'll have this month that's going to lend to success, possibly in whatever it is that you have been trying to accomplish, right? It could be in work, right? It could be in marriage. It could be in some type of relationship that you're in, which could actually help you surpass some level of conflict or block or challenge that you've been concerned about, right? You could also be receiving like some kind of specific message this month that's going to bring some good news. Maybe you've been waiting to hear back about some opportunity or type of some type of advancement, or it could have something to do with the loan money, right? It could be anything. I do feel like there could be, you could be waiting to hear back from something. November, you'll be receiving the information or the message coming in. Yeah. And then looking at the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands usually is talking also about balance. So this may in fact be a month where things are coming back into balance for you. I don't know if you've been dealing with hardships or difficulties, Aquarius, lately. November may be a month where things come back into balance for you, or get back on track. With the Two of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, both of them are heavily talking about stability, and could also be talking about work. I know the Four of Wands can talk about some type of community type of organizing, or some success around community work. But there could be whatever is coming in, or whoever's coming in to assist you. That Two of Pentacles feels like some type of partnership, or someone coming beside you, or maybe you're stepping beside someone else, bringing a level of success. It's going to be successful. There may be some type of event you all are putting on in November. It's going to be successful. For some of you, you could be taking regular trips locally, right? Not too far, but traveling a lot in November, going back and forth. But this brings in a level of balance, a level of regularity. If things have seemed very unregular or off balance or just off course, I feel like November is going to be a month where you see more balance and more stability, Aquarius. Yeah, there is a little bit of intention given to staying focused on any type of restrictions that are set up, right, for your operation or for your business. I feel like this month is a month to make sure you're paying attention to protocols, rules, guidelines set up to operate businesses. This may be a month to attend to that. There could be like dues or fees that are due this month that you need to attend to, so that that doesn't get in the way with you operating business. I see that coming in as well. And you'll be able to, I don't feel like this is going to pose any type of issue, right? You'll be able to handle these things. I don't see them being an issue this month, because we're talking about things that you're going to be thankful for. And so it feels like there's going to be a flow this month. And if there is issues, you may in fact see those things being worked out, like just being worked out on your behalf somehow. Because I do get that miraculous energy coming in for you. And so if there are challenges, you may just have this very lucky streak this month where things are just going to work out for you. Now, the Tower brings a different kind of energy. The Tower brings energy of, many would see the Tower as a challenge and as something bad. I don't necessarily see the Tower as something bad, Aquarius. I think that it is a necessary evil, if I can say that. I don't think it's evil, but I'm just paraphrasing. It's a necessary happening, right? The tower is usually coming in where there's something that needs to be rearranged or something that needs to be dealt with. Um, Sometimes it's that one thing that we have put off, and many times we act like we don't see it. We know it needs attention, but we act like we don't see it, and we just keep going and hope it's going to work itself out. Well, it doesn't, right? And it ends up coming to a head. And what looks like destruction is really something positive. It's spirit's way of saying, let me take care of that for you, right? Let's go ahead and take care of this and get it out the way so that we can move forward and build on more solid foundations. And so this tower here is possibly something that needs to be faced, right? Something that will be dealt with that may have been something you've been avoiding, or seemingly some type of destructive event in order to clear the path, even. That's what it could be also. But whatever this is, understand that it is happening for the good, right? It's happening. On the other side of this is growth. hmm And it's almost like the hand of God reaching down and correcting things or making things right. And this may be something that happens this month all of a sudden. It may happen without any warning, right? Nevertheless, on the other side of that is something good, okay? Um, this could also be someone having a trip like to the hospital, having something happen, an emergency surgery or something like that, right? But it's good that they caught it so that it doesn't continue to fester into something worse. Like it could be something like that. Let me just see if I can clarify the tower and see what that is for us. Give me 1 second. I think we're making good timing. 2240. So what is this tower for Aquarius spirit in the month of November? What is the tower for Aquarius in the month of November? For Aquarius in the month of November, what is this tower? What is the tower for Aquarius in the month of November? So we have the Knight of Wands and the Justice. So it could have something to do with the law, something to do with the courts. Interesting. The Knight of Wands. So you could be actually being delivered like some type of court order, like you're going to have to appear in court. You'll find out that you're being summoned. And it could have something to do with business. It could even have something to do with relationships, right? Like for some of you that are married, maybe it has something to do with that, right? But there's something to do with the law here. Courts, officials of some kind. will be delivering something to you. You're not expecting this. You're not expecting this. And so that's what I'm seeing. But it does say, again, we're talking about things that you'll end up being thankful for. Whatever that is that you didn't want to deal with is coming to you, okay? And you'll be glad when it's out of the way and dealt with. Whatever that is, okay? And then we have coming in as a struggle, the 10 of Pentacles for you, Aquarius. The 10 of Pentacles. And this is talking about possibly having to deal with home. Having to deal with home. There's something about the home here that may present a challenge in November, and about balance in the home, or even in your area of operation. If there's something that you run, like a business, right? There's some level of needing to balance something. Um, the good thing is that the 10 of Pentacles says that you are secure financially. And you could even be secure in a way where you're planning for your seed and your the generation coming after you. You're making some type of preparation for them. And if you don't have children, it could be whoever is closest to you, like a partner. But I feel like this places you as like a head of something, something that you run, whether it's a home, whether it's a business, right? And the challenge could be around you needing to balance something out there. That's interesting because some of the energies coming out with this 2 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands is talking about that. It's talking about balance coming back in. And so once that balance comes back in, it's a matter of keeping things balanced, right? It's one thing to arrive, but it's another thing to stay there, right? And this may be talking about the work that's needed to continue to benefit from things coming back into this energy of stability, right? It's almost like I feel like things are going to come back on track. If things have felt very scattered, up to this point, I feel like things are coming back on track. But it's also a matter of understanding that there's going to be work to keep it that way, And so that 10 of Pentacles is coming in as a challenge for you. And this is also just being able to look around. Like the 10 of Pentacles is big. That's a big energy. That says that, like, literally you have nothing to complain about, Aquarius. You have everything that you need. The 10 of Pentacles is stability. It's financial stability. It's material stability. Like in every aspect of the word, so much stability that you are in a position to start handing that down, right? That's the energy of the 10 of Pentacles. And many times when we get there, what happens sometimes is that we forget to be thankful, right? Because we're so busy maintaining and doing and enjoying. It's easy to not appreciate that and still sometimes want more and more and more and more. Not that it's not good, like not that it's bad to want more. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying sometimes we forget to just be thankful for where we are and for where we've been brought to and what we've accomplished, And so don't forget, Aquarius, to be thankful. That's what this reading is about. It's about thankfulness. Don't forget You know, when life gets good, we forget. We forget. Don't forget, Aquarius. That's what Spirit is saying. Do not forget. Matter of fact, make conscious stops this month to just stop and look around and be thankful. If you're watching this right now, Aquarius, look around and look at all the things that is going right, things that have improved from, say, 10 years ago, heck, even a month ago, things that have improved, and intentionally give off the energy of gratitude and thankfulness. This is coming in as a challenge, right? And so don't take for granted where you are today. I feel like is what that's saying. Don't forget where you come from either. Okay. And then in the outcome, we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups, which is another beautiful card. Like, you're rocking this month, Aquarius. The Ten of Cups is the other side of that. So the Ten of Pentacles is fulfillment financially. It's fulfillment materially, right? It's being abundant and being able to now share that and plan to pass that on, that abundance. But it's outwardly focused, right? We're talking about the practical part of life, being fulfilled and not having any needs. Now, on the other side of that is the Ten of Cups, which is the inner fulfillment. Okay. That means you are enjoying what you have, you're appreciative, and you have this, not only just a home, or not only just a house, I'll say that, but you have a home, right? And so it's taking the physical principle of abundance and adding the spiritual principle of it, turning the house into the home, right? It's that kind of energy, being surrounded by friends and family and, you know, people that are able to see you for who you are and meet your needs when you need something and foster health for you. It's having the ability to be considered for what it is that you're needing, right? I feel like you'll be surrounded by lots of support and lots of fulfillment this month. Um, I feel like you'll be really connected this month with those around you. You may even be connected with your um, city, your community. You may be reaching out if you have a tribe. Doesn't have to be blood, right? Just those that get you, those that are on your team and in your corner. You're going to be connecting beautifully with those people and those things. Um, yeah, lots of contentment and passion. And this is also a little bit of a stickler too, not to get too comfortable, right? With all of the support, not to allow your ego to get puffed up, but stay thankful. That's the way that I avoid like all of the pitfalls and the traps of being in abundance, right? Because it's easy to get puffed up and full of ego and think that you know, you'll never go back to struggling. But life delivers, you know, surprises. We just don't know. Not to say there's anything wrong with struggling, but it's good just to be thankful when things are good, right? Who knows what the future's going to hold? But the last thing we want to do is get to a point where we feel like we'll never have to um, go back to what it used to be, which is a mindset, right? Or thinking that it's really being in the ego, right? And so just be thankful. That's what I hear Spirit saying. That's what this reading is about. This is a time to be thankful, not because it's November and Thanksgiving is coming. We should have that type of energy all year long, every day that we get up. And so with the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups, this is a reminder to appreciate what you have, to appreciate who you have around you. Because what you take for granted, not everybody have. You're surrounded by people that love you and that support you. Guess what? Not everybody has that, right? You have your needs met. So much so that you're able to plan for the next generation. Guess what? Not everybody has that, right? And so this is also a reminder to be thankful and don't take those things for granted, okay, Aquarius? Let's take a look. Any advice for Aquarius before we end this reading for November? I like this. Very beautiful energy. And so that Lady of the Mirror, that reflective card, is possibly tying into just being really open to take a look at where you are, where you came from too, and being thankful about that. And again, I see lots of celebration, lots of joyous energy around you this month, Aquarius. It feels really nice. I feel like this month is going to be a beautiful month, an opportunity to have a beautiful month for you. Let's see, any more advice before we end this reading for Aquarius? Any advice? Any advice for Aquarius? Okay. All right. Any advice for Aquarius? So I definitely feel like Spirit is calling you out, Aquarius. We have the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Definitely calling out leadership energy. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, which is bringing the energy of work, collaboration. And so let's see. I'm going to start with the King of Wands. Definitely teacher energy, visionary energy, inspiring everybody who comes across your path, being responsible. I feel like that's what the advice Spirit is bringing in. Like you carry a lot of weight, like to whom much is given, much is required, right? It's that kind of energy. You carry a lot of weight, and along with that comes this responsibility around the privilege that you have. And so this is kind of like a spiritual elder type of energy. That doesn't mean that you're old. We're talking about the advice that Spirit is giving. And I feel like Spirit is letting you know that you have this within you to be a leader, a bold leader, and that you have this dazzle, this charm about you, whoever I'm talking to, where you just draw people in. And there's this responsibility that comes with carrying that kind of energy, right? An energy of a spiritual elder, someone who actually guides and guards. Um, those that are looking for something on their journey that happen to come across the energy that you're carrying, this very dazzling, attractive, beautiful energy, right? And so it's being responsible. Spirit is asking you to be the leader that you have been called to be. Sometimes the King of Wands can present this very strong um, force, right? A little bit overly fierce too, and determined. The King of Wands is very motivated energy. It's very inspirational energy. If there is a challenge before the King of Wands, he is happy to take it on. So the King of Wands actually possesses like a entrepreneurial spirit. And we all know what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Like you have to have drive. You have to be a self-starter. Like you can't depend on nobody to encourage you to keep going, to get up in the morning. Like you're responsible for everything. So if you fail, it's because you failed. You can't blame it on nobody else. Everything is upon you, right? It's not like a 9 to 5 where everything is set out and you know what to do. You just have to clock in and go to work. This is you being the boss, the worker, like you being the secretary, you being the tax consultant. Like many times you're carrying all the different parts of the job, right? And so the King of Wands is very, carries a high level of responsibility, proudly though. And I feel like this is spirit just reminding you of what it is that you carry. And you've been placed in a position not only to carry that energy, but you can actually guide people, right? Because people are seeking something and they're running across you because you have that, what they're seeking. And so it's being responsible with that. Even being an advocate in many situations and um, leading in that way. Yeah. And not leading people astray, like being honest about what the struggle is. Letting people know this isn't easy, it's doable, but it's not easy. And so the King of Wands is definitely bold leadership energy. It's courageous, very witty and motivational. Spirit, I feel like it's asking you to carry that well. Carry it well and represent it well is also. With the King of Wands, I'm sorry, the King of Swords. Now, this is also an advisor, a leader in its own right, too. More like the energy of support with the King of Swords, because the King of Swords is the one who knows, right? This is mental energy. If there is a problem, so the King of Wands is the doer, the King of Swords is the knower. If there's a problem, like he's able to solve it. He's able to dig in there and get the necessary information, right, to make it work. This is also the high functioning business organizer, right? And so um, this could actually point to spirit just reminding you or letting you know um, to be open. Though you're capable of carrying it all, it's okay to be open to and not to feel like you always have to be right or feel like you have to overpower, everything or everyone. It's okay to invite in help. Because sometimes we can do so much and carry so much. Not that we can't do it, we can, but that's how we get to the point where we feel overwhelmed. I think part of this reading did talk about things coming back into balance. There may need to be some attention given to allowing others to come in and help. Yeah, very valuable energy. I don't feel like you're replaceable. Like you carry an energy that is definitely necessary, but it's not feeling like you have to carry it all or be all powerful. You know, it's giving room for others to come in and work with you. I do feel like you carry the energy of the one that people will come to for help. There's things that you know, there's things that you've been through and experienced that is going to be very valuable to those who are coming your way or going your way, as it talks about walking a certain path. Like you have information that people need that's going to be helpful. And that's going to help people troubleshoot and solve problems. Hence the Three of Pentacles, collaborating. Like you're going to be a very important piece on the chessboard. Not to mention, these are both masculine energies, right? So you could be a masculine. You don't have to be. We all carry feminine and masculine energy. And you could just be very, masculine if you're a woman. If you're a man, you may in fact see yourself here. But this just speaks of someone that's very masterful with what they do. They don't play, right? When it comes to business or when it comes to family, whatever it is that you are standing on this month, you're not playing. And Spirit is telling you not to play either with these energies here. Now, the Three of Pentacles is talking about that collaboration, building something for the future, right? Being very protective of your assets, right? Not being relaxed or unguarded, like having good boundaries, being prepared, taking care of things, not letting things fall by the wayside, but taking it seriously. Maintaining your skills, right? Continue studying, being better. Don't stop and think you made it, but we're all still learning. Still be open to continue to maintain your skills. Every now and then, just like mechanical devices, there's always a need for like a tune-up, or balance and checks and balances, just to make sure everything is, functioning properly, right? And so I feel like that's what Spirit is saying for you, just not to take this lightly. Not to take it lightly. Okay, so that's for you, Aquarius. I love this energy. This is all stuff that you can be thankful for this month. Things are looking really nice. Really nice. And if you don't appreciate it, someone is watching you and they would love, love, love to be in your shoes, right? And so be thankful for this. And I feel like you will. These are the energies that are coming out when I ask Spirit, what will Aquarius have to be thankful for this month? And so thank you for stopping by. That's what I have. If you're looking for a personal reading, hit me up. My email is in the description box. My calendar is as well. All you have to do is send me a message or just schedule yourself. And like 1, 2, 3, you'll be talking to me. Okay. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like, share, comment. If you are new, just passing by and you like what you are feeling on my page, please, please consider subscribing. If you subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I do go live or post new content, okay? It has been Blood Moon Oracle coming to you, Aquarius, just looking at the energies that you'll be thankful for this month in November, okay? Thank you for stopping by, my friends. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, let me know how it resonates. If it doesn't, that's okay too. Look for future videos, okay? I may post a video here that may be similar to this one. You may like that one if you like this one. All right, until next time, thanks Aquarius for stopping by.